Like now it's getting strange. Like I didn't know that people weren't seeing them. Well, I haven't even seen him yet since he's been in the hospital. So it'll be nice to bring the hammer down on him. I've been playing. I got the expansion pack for is it Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I'm playing in master mode now. I love that game. That's like a great game. Thanks for letting me borrow that, dude. I really love it. I was playing it a little bit earlier with the H-Man because he took off today so they could go to the water park. And so I was playing this morning, and second time through, it's like a lot easier because I'm like way more strategic. I'm not like wondering what everything is and what I'm supposed to do. So I'm like collecting all the stuff that I can and making a lot of meals and elixirs and stuff, and I can't wait to stream that. That will probably be a lot easier to stream because I can use the audio from my computer. Like if I want to run audio on my computer, I just have to click this button right here and turn it on. Hello. Well, my test audio is working. I wonder if they can hear it. I can't because I'm running audio through. So I'm like, yeah. But all right, yeah. Let me know. Call me because I'll go over there with you. I just got to grab a COVID test. All right, later. Hello. Hello. Oh, you can hear the audio. All right, everybody. So you can hear the audio. So if anybody in the chat knows why when I'm playing in the game, I can't hear the game audio, I'm assuming this is being picked up by either my webcam or by this. Wait, you can't see this, can you? Let me go back to the gameplay. Hey, H-Man, come on. Come on down. Let's see. How is the audio? Hello. Hey, look. See that little picture there?
Yeah.
Watch when I switch to this. this. Be right back. So you can hear me here. You can hear me in this mode, right? So that means if I add my okay. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? So it doesn't work in this one. So let's turn these off. Hello? Test audio. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Nope.
We're going to figure this out.
Nope.
See, because when we go here, we can hear it. Watch. So you can hear me here. You can hear me in this mode, right? So that means if I add my... Okay. There we go. Hello? So you can hear it. So you can hear it in gameplay mode. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? So it doesn't work in this one. So... Did you hurt yourself? Let's turn these on. Hello? Your toe? Test audio. Hello? What happened?
Hello.
Poor toe?
Hello.
Doesn't look hurt.
Hello.
Did you just scrape it a little bit? Oh, on the top? That looks like it hurts a little bit. Did you have fun? We go here. Did you go on all the slides?
The way cool is the best.
So you can hear me.
Yeah,
The best?
that's how I got my pinky hurt. There's this button that just throw the voice at you.
What are they hearing me talk through? Hello? Hold on, let's see what they're hearing me talk through. There we go. Hello. So you can hear. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. You can hear in gameplay mode. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. This is weird. Gotta figure this out. Work in this way, so... Did you hurt yourself? Turn these on. Hello? Your toe? Enable stream link. Test audio. Hello? What happened? Poor toe? Doesn't look hurt. Use stream link. You can enable record clean video and audio in 4K capture utility while utilizing the same video and audio in third-party software such as OBS Studio. Some Xfactor capture devices support multi-app. What are they hearing me talk through? Hello? Wow, there's like a 30-second delay. Well, let's see what they're hearing. Okay. There we go. Hello. So you can hear. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. This is weird. Gotta figure this out. So let's do this. Let's your toe. Enable stream link. Test audio. Okay, I'm turning off test audio, so once it may be silent for a second if you're watching. Okay, so unfortunately, you got 30 seconds of silence because it took 30 seconds for the delay before I could tell that my audio went off. So I'm back, but at least you can hear the audio. It's just you can't hear the in-game audio, can you? So I wonder if I do this. So then you can only hear the audio though through here. It should be running through the Elgato according to how this all works. Oh, I hope somebody just happens by that is open to explaining how this works. I'm gonna have to find a video on YouTube. Alright, well let's find something that we can play with the H-Man here to test this. So, you should be able to still hear me. Okay, so unfortunately, you got 30 seconds of silence because it took 30 seconds for the delay before I could tell that my audio went off. So, I'm back, but at least you can hear the audio. It's just you can't hear the in-game audio. Minecraft?
Why
So,
Minecraft?
I wonder if I do
One
this.
player. Well, what about Ben 10?
Ben 10? Well, Dad's not really playing the game. He's just trying to figure out his audio. The video works great though. So then you can only hear the audio though through here. And it looks like we're not really having a lot of delay here. Oh, I hope somebody just happens by that is open to explaining how this works. I'm gonna have to find a video on YouTube. Alright, well let's find something that we can play with the H-Man here to test this. So, you should be able to still hear me. Okay, so unfortunately, you got 30 seconds of silence. Yeah. 30 seconds for the delay. Yeah, I can hear it in my headset. Oh, you know what, that's another thing I gotta do real quick, is I've got to adjust the audio in my headset.
Well, what about Ben 10?
Ben 10? Well, Dad's not really playing the game, he's just trying to figure out his audio. The video works great though. So then you can only hear the audio.
Spider! No! Dad, don't want to get hit by a...
Help. I'm not good at this game.
Because it's Minecraft.
Yeah, I got him.
You got what?
I can hear it in my headset. Hey look, there's a tree with no stump. No, it just sits there without a trunk.
Dude.
It's such a weird game. Ooh, what's in my hand?
A flower. A flower weapon.
Ooh, I got a flower. Look, I put some flowers down.
No. You can press the trigger.
Ooh, there's a lot of feedback, huh? Alright. We'll turn the sound down so there's no feedback for you guys, but we gotta figure this out. This is very interesting. Okay, so first let me adjust the sound for my headset, which in here maybe somewhere.
The wall. A flower. A flower weapon. You need the keyboard for this, Dad. No. You can press the...
Ooh, there's a lot of feedback now. Alright. We'll turn the sound down so there's no feedback for you guys, but we gotta figure this out. This is very interesting. Doesn't seem to be any lag in this.
So, first let me adjust the sound for my headset, which
Everything's at 100, huh?
It's broken craft. It's broken craft.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. You can't even hear my voice. These are plugged in, right? Hello? Hello?
doesn't seem to be any lag in this.
Do you want to hear? These ones I just got.
Everything's at 100, huh?
Sound good?
Yeah, they're just music.
These are the other things, like if you want to plug into the computer, or if you want to use like two audio, like audio and mic separate. And then this right here, I guess you can't use this mic mute
I hear pigs.
or volume control unless you're doing it with the USB
Hello,
connection.
hello, hello. Hello. You can't even hear my voice.
There's pigs.
Yeah, you can hear it there. I turned the TV down here,
These are plugged in, right?
so you can't hear it here.
Hello?
Something walking. I hear a pig go.
Do you want to hear it?
No, look what you have.
These ones I just got.
No, break it.
Everything's at 100, huh?
Sound good?
Yeah, they're just music.
These are the other things.
I can see.
Plug into
You're cutting.
You know what we can do is we can take the Nintendo and we can do this on the Nintendo.
Yeah, it's Nintendo.
I guess you can't use this mic mute
I hear pigs.
or volume control unless you're doing it with the
Here, zombie, zombie.
Where?
hear my voice.
Yeah, you can hear it there. I turned the TV down here, so you can't hear it here.
Something walking. I hear a pig go. Dad, you have 2 hearts left. 2 hearts left.
Okay. Ah, no hearts left. Here, give this back.
There's 3 zombies. You're
You
cutting.
know what we can do is we can take the Nintendo and we can do this on the Nintendo.
Yeah, it's Nintendo.
I guess you can't use this mic.
I hear pigs.
Okay, how do I know this microphone?
Here, zombie, zombie.
You can hear yourself.
You can hear it there. I turned the TV down
Okay, so where's the
I hear pig go. Dad, you have 2 hearts left. 2 hearts left.
Okay. Ah, no hearts left.
Look at that water guy. There's 3 zombies. Yeah.
Is this it?
Okay, how do I know this microphone?
Alright, we're going back to the main page here.
You can hear yourself.
Okay, let's do this. Let's find a YouTube video. Why are we getting feedback still?
Okay, so where's the,
Why are we getting feedback? I turned the monitor off, so there's nothing that could possibly be feeding back.
Look at that water guy.
You hear that sound?
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to YouTube, see if we can find a video on how to set this up. Okay, OBS setup. Okay. Let's see.
What's going on, guys? Little Pixel here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing a tutorial on how
Thank
to
you
set
to
up your
who is
Elgato
this?
HD60S. I'm gonna be showing
Boba
you guys how to
Pixel?
set that up as fast
Okay.
and easy as possible for you guys. So this tutorial hopefully brings you a lot of value for your streams. If you're a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, it's definitely gonna
Yo yo.
Hey, Amy called me back. She got a
Wait,
call from.
hold on one second. Let me put my headset on because I'm still streaming. I don't want you to be on speaker. Okay, can you hear me? Sorry, I didn't want the last part of our conversation where I was like, oh, I can't figure out the audio. I clicked something and it actually turned the audio on to stream out to the world. So luckily it wasn't the rest of the conversation. So. Oh no, so it's too late now to even see him? Is he gone for good or is he just temporarily gone? Because normally if you were going to be gone for good, they'd be like, come say goodbye to him for you, not because he's not coherent. At least they would want the kids to be able to say their final goodbyes. So maybe they just mean like temporarily? Or they're heartless people. One of the two, I guess. Want some candy?
What are these?
I mean, you're still going to go see him tomorrow? Because I kind of want to see him even if he's not there, just so that I can have gone and saw him before, you know, if he does pass. Well, I'll probably go see him tomorrow either way then. Just because, you know, I'll let you know. I mean, let's talk tomorrow. I haven't seen him. And, yeah, I want to go see him before he goes if he's going to go. And, you know, perhaps my positivity will change things, you know. Maybe I'll manifest him to heal himself. You never know. Are you okay? It's just crazy. I mean, literally, it's like one day to the next. Because you told me this was going to happen 2 weeks ago, right? And then all of a sudden, I come back. Oh, he's better. You know, he's healthier and things are working. And then like the next day, it's like now he's gone off a cliff. Because I didn't even call anybody yet. Because I was like, oh, he's doing good. Like, we'll go see him this week, and then I can have like an actual update. Other than he seems to be doing better. Because like I know that Robert and Jared are gonna want to probably come see him again before. If, you know, if that's the case, I'm probably going to call them once we hang up and see what's up with that, you know.
Oh, look what happened to your screen. Look what happened to your screen.
Is that where he was when I left for Michigan? Is that where he was already, like in the CICU, or was he out of that already? Is it worse? Is it the worst ever? Like the worst place ever? Jeez. Well, yeah, and that's what I tell people too. All right, sounds good, man. Call me back. All right, later. Well, that's not good news.
What good news?
It's not good news. Here, I made a chair for you. When I left for my trip, I had to empty my backpack with all the metal stuff in it, so junk paper that needs to go in the shred box. So here, sit right here. Is that your rock? Is that the rock you gave? That's the rock you gave me. It's my rock. Right?
Guess what I did to this? I connected the cable cords.
Hold on, I gotta call somebody. Somebody who's not responding.
I'm gonna have to press this.
Yeah, don't. You're gonna have to.
Don't
What up,
you-
man?
Ready? Ready.
Were you not watching the stream just a few minutes ago? I am, yeah. I wanted to.
Dad, I turned it on.
I'm just. He was here, so I didn't want to play like a game that's not for kids. Well, I needed some input on it, like. I can't figure out where the audio is coming from. I'm assuming it's coming from the video, the audio that comes from the camera that I just turned on. And so, and then here's the other thing, like streaming that other game, it was fine. There was no delay or lag in it. So I don't know what's the deal with Call of Duty. Maybe it's just too intensive, but it's just streaming a video. It's like if I can stream one video, it should be able to stream another video, right?
Oh,
But I've got a streaming card that's it's a what do you call it, a zero latency pass through streaming card. I mean, it's like pretty cool. Well, that's another thing. It obviously has something to do with that. Is what I'm thinking. It has something to do with not matching up between the two, and that's. I mean, because I can switch it to like 2160 at 60 frames per second, right? So I can switch it straight to 4K, see what that does. Maybe that'll change it. Maybe that'll make it better. Because from what I've heard from people, if the that's what I can't figure out, is that there's some sort of a feedback loop, but there's no. I've muted all the other audio sources. Like the only one that I have on is called test audio, and I don't even know where that's coming from. So like I don't get where it's coming from. Like I added in that test audio source. Maybe I've got it. No, I don't have it doubled up or anything. And I don't know why it's doing that. I don't get it. I can turn off the primary webcam audio and it's still making the test audio. And here's the thing, my microphone, my blue whatever microphone is not plugged in to the computer, so I know it's not coming from there. It might be coming from my headset. Hello, hello. But I don't think it is. They were having a sale at Best Buy, so I went and got all the stuff that I needed, and I actually spent like a third of what I thought I was going to spend, so I was super stoked. I just now yeah, that's the good news of today. Now I just got to figure out how to make it all work, because like I really like this layout better, you know, where I can see I got my camera, you know, and you can see me, and that's the chat. Yeah, I don't know why that's not showing up. It's supposed to show up through this particular thing, because I've got this link through my through Twitch, so I don't know why it's not showing up. But I gotta figure that out. But right now I'm just worried about the actual in-game audio, which is the whole thing I've been worried about the whole time. And of course the video, you know, but the video's not as bad as it was initially. It's still not super good when I'm playing an active game. But I don't know why, and that's the frustrating part. It's like I change things, and there's like things all over the place, dude, like that I could be changing. Like, I mean, there's like stuff in the capture utility, there's stuff in OBS software, there's stuff in the Xbox, like there's things all over the place that inside of OBS in each one of the little things that I'm using. As a matter of fact, you know what? I can set up a screen capture so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, let me set up a screen capture real quick. This is pretty cool. Display capture. Let's call this Scepter. Scepter 1. Right, and that's what I can't figure out what it is. It's almost, it might be like, it might be the audio from the new camera that I just got. I mean, I can turn it down too. Let me know, it's a 30-second delay. Well, to give it 1 second, it's going to switch to my screen capture. And then you're going to see something that looks like we're in a tunnel. Because like what I can do is I can move this down to below all this. There. No, it's mine shows live right now, and it's excellent. No recommended changes on my stream, it says. So now you can see that. Give me 1 second, and I moved it into its position. So like I changed its priority. It's really easy to use this OBS software. You just drag something down, and the stuff on the top overlays above it. So it's like when you're doing text boxes or something inside of Word or something. I guess it's like you can overlay things, and don't lose any of that. Okay. So do you see it now? Yeah, now you can see it. No, now you can't see it. Why can't you see it? Hold on. Now it's going to go back to something else, and I want you to see the OBS software. So now you can see this. So you can see the OBS software. Give it a second. Give it 30 seconds. Yeah, it'll go back again. I thought I could. I wanted you to see the actual screen capture without. There we go. Okay. That's really weird. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing then. You can see this, and you can see all these things here. Give it a second. You'll see it in a second. I'm just leaving it here till it goes live, till it catches up, so you can check it out. But like, you see all this? Like, see all these little things down here? So this is like the camera. This is like the video camera where it shows the live feed. So if I move this, you can. Do you see that? Do you see that edge there? So you can see what's underneath it. You know what? I don't know, but when I've watched videos on this, that's what the guys that are explaining it show. You know, it looks like this. So, you'll see the video underneath it, my pass-through. But you can. So all I do is anything on this list of sources, I can click the eye and they'll go away. So if I click it, like the audio will turn off from whatever source. Like, do you see that? How I just moved it sideways? It should be coming up on your live feed now. It's weird because I'm speaking to something in the past. Isn't that weird? Like, we're talking on the phone now, but I'm talking to you about something that I did in the past that's now just showing up on your phone. When I turn it down, So you can't. Well, you probably wouldn't hear it if you're on the phone, unless you're watching it on a computer. Because I just did it myself when I talked to somebody on the phone. I couldn't hear my Twitch stream. Yeah, it mutes the Twitch stream. It pauses it, the audio part, or at least it did for me. And you have an iPhone too. Here, sit down, buddy. Sit down. Right. Yeah. I honestly thought this would be super easy. I thought that I would just plug in the audio capture cord thing in a headset, and what I heard in my headset would go through the Elgato and play. And so I don't know why it's not. And I have a feeling it has something to do with on Elgato. I have it. Hello. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I just noticed that the 4K capture utility was the audio was muted. So maybe that's why I couldn't hear it through my headset. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Okay, so I'm getting audio now. I don't know if it's streaming. It's going through the stream. No. Or get on your computer, your laptop. Just type in Twitch, and then go to Superstream, Twitch / or twitch.tv / Superstring X, I think, right? Something like that. I mean, no worries. I just I gotta figure this out. Like, that's the whole deal that I'm working on today, so that I've got so much stuff here, and I'm just not sure what's. I know that my audio from that's unplugged. I couldn't get a camera that didn't have audio. Okay. Should just be a 30-second delay. Hello? So you can hear, like, you'll hear that in 30 seconds probably. Do you hear me talking to you? Okay. So I'm just wondering where that's coming from. I think it's test audio. I just turned it up a little bit. I'm just like, where's it coming from? Because I've got multiple audio sources. You see them here in the middle. You'll see it in a second. And like desktop audio is muted. Like, let me turn it down. Hello, 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 hello. Try that. Hello. Now this might give us 2 audio sources. And so I'm just going to turn it on for a second because I don't want it to like be crappy. Okay. So here you're like just about 30 seconds behind, I'd say. Right, but what is test audio? I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's this desktop audio. But that probably has something to do with on my desktop. I think it's probably capturing from the video source. Let me go to my desktop and see. Hold on. I've got it here. You should be able to see it. Settings. Did you see settings come up? Yeah, you got settings now. So, oh really? So that's okay. So let's see. The output, so the input is stereo mix Realtek audio, and I can also use webcam. I don't have it on the webcam, so it's not webcam. And then right. Right, I am exactly. So, okay, we've got Bluetooth and other devices, sound control panel, ease of access audio, microphone privacy settings, sound control panel, setting up a microphone, fixing sound problems. So my input is choosing as stereo mix Realtek audio, which I'm assuming that that's my output device. I only have 3 options, which are my monitors, basically my 3 monitors as output devices. Let me manage my sound devices. So it's just like, but that's the thing is I'm not, I've got it turned down because I used my primary audio monitor that I normally listen to things through to actually play the game. So I like, once it comes out of the OBS, or the OBS, but the Elgato, the HDMI goes into this Samsung monitor here, and that's how I play the game. So I switched to a different video source to be able to play the game and not have any lag at all. And then the other output goes straight into my computer out of the Elgato, and that's what I'm using for OBS to actually pull it in. I'm wondering why there's no more audio devices. There should be more sound devices than this. Let me go into my audio devices here. So let's see, recording. So I've got a webcam here. That looks like that's hearing things. I've got a Realtek audio not plugged in, inline audio not plugged in, real stereo mix Realtek audio default, which looks like some sort of onboard card. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what it has, like that picture that looks like a card. But I can see that there's still sound coming from the microphone on the webcam. So let me look at the properties here. That's the thing is, I don't want it to play through this. I want my sound to be coming through the Elgato, which is, I don't know, because like you should be able to hear, because I'm holding the microphone from my headset to my mouth, and it's not responding like it would if my mouth was right up next to it, if that makes sense. And so I just don't know how you're hearing it on the actual thing right now. Like I mean somehow it's picking. Like here's the thing. Give it a second and like wait till you can see the next screen, because I pull up the app volume device preferences, and the 4K capture utility and OBS OBS you can adjust, but the 4K capture utility it moves in sync with it. Wow, it's a big delay. So like, see, I can't move this here, or just give it 30 seconds. You know, I was telling you that, and you'll see me moving my cursor over the 4K capture utility, but I can adjust that sound. It adjusts automatically with the OBS software. So somehow that's linked together. And then there's this one here, it says 4K capture utility, right? And so where do I want my defaults to be, right? Output and input. So when it says default as a default input, what the heck does that mean? Can you hold on 1 second? Actually, never mind. I'm not going to answer this. I don't know who it is. It's very odd though. Like I don't know why nothing's titled anything. Like it default. Okay. So that's a good note. I'm going to go back to the sound page. So my input device, being going into the computer, right? So my input device is set as the Realtek audio, which means that something must be plugged into that, but I don't have anything plugged into it. That's the thing, I don't have anything plugged into it. And I don't know if I have to redo all this stuff now that I've got this. Like maybe I need to go into the utilities preferences inside the 4K capture utility. Because like I can put that over here on this screen. So the stream link, that I think is what this, you're going to see it in a second. I think the stream link is a new feature added to the 4K capture utility. Stream link can be enabled to record clean video and audio in 4K capture utility while utilizing the same video and audio in third-party software such as OBS and Studio and XSplit. Some Elgato capture device support multi-app and do not require the use of the stream link. Let me try unclicking the box. Let me try undoing that. So I'm not going to do anything else but unclick that box, and then let's see what happens. See if the audio goes away. I gotta go back to my Twitch stream to see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. Did it just shut off completely? Okay. So I must be one that doesn't need it. And here's the thing. It said in the instructions, in fact I'll bring this over here so you can see it. It says, warning, enabling Stream Link can have serious performance impacts on your PC and is only recommended for high-end PCs. Well, I didn't always have this on because I thought this was for the audio link between the devices. So then see, you've got recording, right? And you've got what's your format, what's your bit rate, like your output. So this is what's coming in, this is what's going out. We're live streaming right now. We're having fun. And Dan's helping me. He's not actually on my phone. So, okay, maybe this is it. Let me give it a second till you can see this. But under device, there's an audio input, and I can choose HDMI to audio or analog or mix. And I imagine that the input wouldn't be the audio, right? Or the HDMI, because the HDMI is coming from the Xbox. And my sound now is going through this link. Are you okay? Need anything up?
I'm just gonna sit down for a sec. I might take a shower actually, because I actually got in.
You did? Is it fun?
I took them down the slide and I thought I'd just like drop in. Oh no.
Oh, you went
dropped
on. Nice. So do you see where I'm at now? It's the EDID internal. So I'm not using Steam, so I don't have to worry about that. Like, it's at default. I don't know, I guess leave it at default. Let me look it up. Well, see, that's the thing, is using this link that I have here, it pulls the audio. I plug it into my controller. It's the only way that I can hear the people that I'm actually playing live with. Is that sound, unless you're using the Xbox, that sound will not play the people that I'm talking to. They won't. It won't. Right. So they don't transfer that through the HDMI cable. No, that's the, okay. So how do I describe this? So when I'm using Twitch in the Xbox itself, all the audio goes out fine. But right now when I'm using the Elgato, I'm streaming from the OBS software. So the Xbox is just sending out a signal. It doesn't know that I'm actually streaming anything. And so when you do that, the in-game chat is not transferred through the HDMI cable. So that's why there's this chat link cable that you plug into your controller, and then one line goes into your headset and one line goes into the Elgato, that is supposed to then put my chat, anything I hear through my controller, which is all my chat and everything, should then stream through the Elgato. Let me see if there's another hole there. Nope, there's just one hole and I plugged it in the right one. So, unless I did it the wrong way. Maybe it's backwards. Maybe it's backwards, dude. Let me try switching this around. I don't know why it would be that way, because that doesn't make sense, but I mean, I'll try it and see. See if that changes the audio. Hello, hello, hello. So, see if the microphone changes. So microphone. Hello, hello, hello. Oh wait, now I've got mod. Maybe I did have it backwards. Hello? No. It's still showing the webcam. Let me switch it. Let me switch it to. So this is set on the microphone. See, I don't get Elgato in here. Hello, hello, hello. So it's like the microphone from my controller, it's not coming up as an option. But okay, so when I switch it to Stereo Mix Realtek, the sound goes away. Like there's no sound bar. And I'm assuming that it's going to go blank when it gets to the live feed also. Right? I pulled up, right before I called you, I pulled up a YouTube video I was going to watch, like, because, I've watched a bunch of YouTube. So, hello? How is it hearing me? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there and see what happens. Yeah. Audio input. So HDMI audio would be the HDMI audio, because this preferences thing, this has to do with the Elgato. So this is saying, do we want to play the HDMI audio that comes from the Xbox into there? Or no, I don't. And analog would mean probably the plug, right? Let's look up what EDID is on the Elgato website. EDID. 4K capture EDID configuration. Some Elgato devices have the ability to have their EDID settings changed. This article will go through how to change. What does EDID stand for, though? Probably Elgato something, right? Maybe. Okay, so EDID. Elgato. Some Elgato devices have EDID. What do EDID modes do? What is EDID? Extended display identification data. In a small configuration file that is stored on devices that take in video signals such as TVs, monitors, and capture cards, the EDID file contains information about the type of signal the device, TV, monitor can accept, such as resolution, right. So weird. Here's what I'm reading. I'll bring it over here so you can see it. Like, this is what I'm reading about EID. So it's basically like, it's like a way for things to communicate. So I have this HD60S S Plus, or 4K 60X Plus. This is the one I have. Right. EDID settings are located in the 4K capture utility. Settings will change the device. Merge display internal. Internal. Select the EDID file that internal EDID mode will use. This will also where EDID files can be used. Custom EDID files must be in a .bin format. So like I'm not using any of this, right? Combines EDID to connect to TV and capabilities of EDID. Recommended for typical console capture setup where a TV monitor is connected. Merged. Okay, so I need to use merged. Alright, so merged. That's what I've got it on, okay. And then default. And then don't worry about HDR. So that looks okay. And then we didn't want the stream link because of the fact that it would slow it down. This looks like just general stuff I don't have to worry about. Recording. This is where it records it if I record it, but I'm not recording, I'm streaming, so. Microphone, you're saying you can still hear it. So everything in there looks like it's been adjusted. The only thing is now is I don't see any sound on the Elgato showing up. So let's troubleshoot this and see what the problem is. The problem is I can't hear this either, because I've got the sound on the TV that I'm using for streaming right now. So I guess what I can do is I can switch back so that we can at least hear what's going on, because I'm not necessarily playing right now. So let me turn the volume up. Showing up. So now I can hear myself. So let's troubleshoot this and see what the problem is. The problem is I can't hear this either, because I've got the sound on the TV that I'm using for streaming right now. So I guess what I can do is I can switch back. So that we can. Yeah, I pulled it up. Yeah, I switched back to my primary monitor so that I can, because I usually use that for playing the game. So this is my OBS stuff here. This is just my capture screen. So I'm gonna move. Oops, that's not the one I want to move. So now I can hear myself. This is the one I want to move. And this one, if I move it over, you can't see my OBS software, but you can see me. Hey. All right, so this is this. So then, okay, so let's look at some of these things. I switched back to my primary monitor so that I can, because I usually use that for studio mode. So this is my OBS stuff here. So this is my preview, and that's that. And I can switch to the other. So I can actually take this one and make my preview or my program a different one. You can't see my OBS software, but you can see. Let's see, settings. Alright, Automatically check for updates on startup. Opens that. Okay, so let's go to audio. Desktop audio default.
Yeah.
Audio 2. Stereo mix. So there's only these two things in there. So why isn't there an option for playing it like the Elgato? Like, oh wait a second, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's the problem. Hold on a second. So like when I go into my game capture, desktop audio. So this is my game capture. I wonder if I have to change the audio in here somehow. Audio 2. So like window mode. So there's only these two things in there. So I can actually take this one. So why isn't there an option for playing it like the Elgato? Like, oh wait a second, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's the problem. Hold on a second. So like when I go into allow transparency, limit capture frame rate, capture cursor, use anti-cheat. Game capture. I wonder if I have to change compatibility hook here somehow. Capture third-party overlays. That doesn't, that deletes everything. So let's see, normal, window mode, fastest. Where's the audio portion though? Oh. I wonder if I have to set up a new. Okay, so watch this. So here's if you want to add another source, right? If I want to do an audio input source, and then just do, I'm just like sample channel 3. That only gives me these. Why isn't it giving me the other one? Oh, that's not. I mean, I think that's probably one of the problems, but it's not giving me anything other than these two. So then this right here, just delete it, and then just do. Just like sample. Audio test. It only gives me these. Why isn't it giving me the other one? Oh, that's not. I mean, I think that's probably one of the problems, but it's not giving me anything other than these two. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't understand this. So then this right here. Like, let me go to my feedback screen. Like, see how easy it is to switch that? Here, watch this. Boom. So now I just went to be right back. Audio test. Which you're going to see in 30 seconds, of course. This is why I want to do this, dude, because you can do all this cool stuff with this OBS software. It's like, it's so much more cool to mess with. As long as I can get the audio to work, yeah. Yeah, I can like show a picture of myself, and like Harrison could be in here while we're playing Nintendo stuff, like, you know. Yeah, I don't want to say that out loud. So now I just want to be right back. Funny thing is I'm in the middle of the day. I've got 3 people watching. You're one of them, but the other 2, I'm not sure who they are. With this OBS software, it's like, let me check. Hold on. Cool to mess with. As long as I can get the audio to work. Yeah. Dude, what'd you think of the bond market today, dude? Yeah, I can like show a picture of myself, and like Harrison could be in here while we're playing Nintendo stuff, like, you know. Dude, we closed up at the. Yeah. I mean, Barry said yesterday that they expected a 75 basis point. No, 122. Barry moved back to Barry moved back to the 4.5% bond from the 5%. Yeah, he moved back. We're at 99.47. We're up 122 basis points. Back here, let me show you something. Dude, what'd you think of the bond market today, dude? Watch this. This is pretty sweet. Let me go back to my gameplay. Transition. Dude, closed up at the plane. Right now, watch this. That they expected a 75 basis point. In a second, you're gonna see this.
122.
Look at this. It's like better than the open on Monday. We're not back to Friday's like horrible close yet, but
Barry moved back to the. Yeah, Barry moved back.
if we look at the 5% coupon, which
from the
usually has that in here.
moved backward 99.47. We're up 122 basis points.
Look at that.
Back here, let me show you something.
It'll be there in a second.
Watch this. This is pretty sweet. Let me go back to my gameplay. Position.
Yeah.
Right now, watch that.
And look at this. 10-year Treasury down 19. Let me show this chart.
It's like better than the open on Monday.
Look at that. Oh.
We're not back to Friday's like horrible close yet, but
So yeah, check that out. That's a nice day.
yeah, very nice.
I'll take that all day long. That's like a 2:45. It's in rate.
I'm not.
So that's another cool thing about this OBS software is I can do like chat and stuff and talk to people about this. Like I could literally.
Yeah.
Dude, I just had an idea. I should get my clients to watch my live stream. Like, hey, set up a Twitch account, follow me, and then when I talk to them about rate, I can actually do a live stream and have them watch it.
So yeah, check that out. That's a nice day.
I won't talk about their personal, thing, but I can explain to them about this
It's
stuff.
at 2:45. It's in rate.
That's pretty sweet. I didn't think about that.
So that's another cool thing about Sylvia software is I can do like
Yeah, this
chat
is pretty
and
neat
and
stuff,
talk
dude.
to people about this. Like I could literally.
So you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I just had an idea.
So you see right here where it says Logitech C615. It's gonna take a second before you see it.
Set up a Twitch account, follow me.
Well, in the audio mixer in the middle of the OBS software,
I can
it's
actually do a live
muted.
stream and have them watch.
That Logitech is muted, so I don't know how.
I won't talk about their personal, thing, but I can explain to them this. It's pretty sweet. I didn't think about that. So that's another cool thing about Sylvia software is I can do like, yeah, this is pretty neat stuff. Talk to people about this. Like I could literally.
So you.
Yeah,
Dude.
So did you see right here where it says
Above the audio source.
615?
You mean up here, D-Day in-game scene static.
Well, in the audio mixer in the middle of the OBS software, it's muted.
That's D-Day in-game scene static. So there's no audio for that though. I mean, I can open it up and look at it, but this is just my deal here. There's no custom audio via OBS or control audio via OBS. So like the audio for that overlay comes through OBS control, right?
So as you see right here where it's above the audio source,
You mean up here, D-Day in-game scene static.
that's D-Day.
Well, I can mute them down here by just hitting these buttons here, like test audio. When I click that, it's going to go deaf.
This is just my deal here. There's no
Or it should.
custom audio.
Oh, wait.
OBS.
Never mind. I just realized that's cool.
OBS. So like the audio for that overlay.
No, that's the video. I don't want to turn that
OBS
off.
control.
So the Logitech C615, that's video capture, same as the webcam primary, which that's my old one, so I'm actually going to delete that right now, remove it. And then we've got game capture, right? And then we've got
Well, I
this
can mute them down here by just hitting
scepter thing, which if I hit that, the scepter goes away.
Test audio. When I click that, it's going to go deaf.
And then I can also turn off studio mode, so you're just like
Oh,
a
wait.
straight screen.
I just realized that's yeah. So like the audio for that overlay. No, that's the video. I don't want to turn that off. So the Logitech C615, that's video capture, same as the web
Hello.
primary. Which that's my old one, so I'm actually delete that right now. And then we've got game capture.
So I don't think that switching this cable around was the right thing to do. I'm pretty sure that the audio link was supposed to go the other way. But we can do this. Since you can hear what I'm doing, watch this. Elgato, audio, link,
Hello.
audio chat link.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Midnight Man. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another tutorial for you guys, and it's more of an extension off of the other tutorial I did about how to record your party chat on PlayStation.
Go the other way.
Hi, I'm speaking from Elgato, and this
But we
is
can't do
Chat Link
this.
Pro.
Since you can hear what I'm doing.
Now, a number of years back, console content creators had a big problem.
Elgato.
Since the Sony PlayStation 4 was first released, it had a weird behavior with its audio, where if you were to connect a headset to your controller or console, the PS4 would disable audio on its HDMI output, and only send audio to the headset. Now, this posed a problem for creators because in order to capture PS4 gameplay, most use capture cards, which take in an HDMI signal, and this way you send both video and audio to your capture card and computer for recordings and live streams. Now, while workarounds for this issue for certain headsets were really expensive, back in 2015 we came up with a simple and affordable workaround for analog headsets. We created a cable which would split the audio coming from your
So I had it
computer
right the first
and
time.
send it to your headset and your
So
computer simultaneously
The
for recording the live stream.
long end
All
or the
while
short
allowing
end
you to
goes
have
into
full
the
use of your
controller,
headset's microphone for party chat as well. We called it Chat
and then
Link,
the long
and
end
for years, it's
goes
been an
into
extremely
the
popular product for console
Elgato.
content creators who are looking to capture audio from their PS4. Now you might be asking, that was 2015. It's 2021. Is this cable still necessary? Well, unfortunately, not only does the PS4 still have this weird audio behavior, but Sony's also implemented that same behavior into the PS5 as well. So simply put, if you use a PS5 and want to connect a headset to it, you'll need a chat link in order to capture your console's audio. But what's more, not only does Sony have this behavior, but we found that the Nintendo Switch also has a similar behavior, where if you plug in a headset into its 3.5mm port, it also disables audio over the HDMI output. So essentially, for 2 out of the 3 major consoles, Chatlink is still a necessity for creators.
Wait a second, I thought you needed
Because
this
of
for the
this, we
Xbox
decided to
too.
make Elgato Chatlink Pro.
How old is this?
Now, you might be wondering, what makes Chatlink Pro different from Chatlink?
When did the Xbox
In other words,
X
what
come
makes
out? Was
Chatlink
it
Pro
December of
Pro?
2021?
Well, Chatlink Pro is very similar to Chatlink. You still have the same design of the 3.5mm male jack for your controller or console, the 3.5mm male jack for your capture card or computer's line in, and the 3.5mm female port for your
Oh,
headset.
I know what it is. It's because
But there are
I
two
can't.
key
I want to hear
differences
my
in Chatlink
chat.
Pro. Number one,
Xbox
we
still
made
sends
Chatlink
its
Pro
audio
tougher,
through the HDMI,
with a
but it doesn't
sturdy
send the
braided
chat
cable
audio.
and tougher jacks with gold-plated connectors, with the goal of withstanding serious wear and tear from gaming sessions. And number two, we incorporated a ground loop isolator to prevent audio interference in certain setups. So let's break down these two features and find out why they matter. First, the build quality. This is pretty simple. Over the years, we've noticed that the rigors of intense gaming sessions from some of our users cause the chat links to wear out over time.
Yeah. Well,
So,
this is an
in addition to
Elgato
improving the
video,
functionality of Chatlink Pro with
so
a
it's
ground
actually the
loop
company
isolator,
explaining
we
it.
wanted to improve its durability as well to stand up to even the most rigorous users. So we incorporated a nylon-braided cable with stronger connector molds that will stand up to gamers more than traditional audio cables.
I have the red one actually. I got red.
Now,
Didn't
let's
get
talk about
blue.
the second feature, the ground loop isolator. What is it, and why should you use it? Well, if you've ever used analog audio before, you might be familiar with
So
some
it
of
is
the
analog
weird
audio.
sounds you might
So
hear,
I
like
should be
when you plug in an audio
showing
jack,
analog
or
audio
maybe
on
if
that.
you have an audio jack that's not plugged all the way in. And you might hear some static or buzzing or other weird noises. Well, one thing about analog audio is electrical grounding can impact the quality of the audio being transmitted and can potentially add some unwanted buzzing or distortion. Now,
Input,
in gaming
audio
setups,
input is
this
analog
generally comes
audio.
from
Okay,
something
that's
called
set
a ground
correctly.
loop, which is what happens when you connect a non-grounded device to a grounded device with an analog cable. So you have your non-grounded device, which is basically any major console, your Switch, your Xbox, your PS5, and then you have your grounded device, your desktop or laptop, and then your analog cable caught in between them, aka Chatlink, or any other analog audio cable. And forming this connection can cause a ground loop which causes buzzing, which can sound something like this. We don't want this. Now, what's interesting to note here is that the ground loop occurs only when Chatlink is physically connected to the console. So if you use a PS4 or PS5 controller and you're using them wirelessly, you won't get this ground loop. However, if you're charging these controllers, they're now physically connected to the console, and now ChatLink is physically connected to the console, and now you'll have the ground loop. So if you already have a ChatLink and are wondering why you might have never heard this buzzing noise, it's probably because you've been using your controllers wirelessly. Or if you already have a ChatLink and were wondering why you were getting this buzzing noise, well, this is the reason.
That's why
Now,
I
when
didn't
it
get the
comes to
one
the
with that
Nintendo
link thing
Switch,
in it because
this also
mine's a
poses an
wireless
interesting
controller.
problem because you don't have your headset plugged into a wireless controller. It's plugged into the docked console itself, so you don't have a choice. You're going to be creating a ground loop.
Oh.
So while ChatLink has been a viable option for plenty of PS4 and PS5 users, Switch users can't avoid a ground loop when trying to use a headset and capture in-game audio.
Bummer.
So this is where a ground loop isolator comes in, because this essentially prevents the audio feedback from a ground loop
So I'm
from
gonna have to
being
get that ground
introduced
loop
into the
isolator
captured
if I'm
audio
gonna
or into your headset.
Play with the
Simply
the
put,
Nintendo.
it takes away the buzzing. So this is why we wanted to incorporate this into ChatLink Pro. So number one, to allow PS4 and PS5 users to be able to use ChatLink Pro in more scenarios, aka if you're using a wired controller, or if you want to charge your wireless controller while using it. And number two, as a way to serve Nintendo Switch users, since a normal ChatLink wouldn't prevent the buzzing from a ground loop. What's great too is
Yeah,
that
but
ChatLink Pro's ground loop isolator has
the
a
game
power
system
switch,
itself, though.
so you can turn it on only when needed. As ground loop isolators can sometimes affect the EQ or tone of audio, so rather than having a setup where you need to unplug the isolator whenever you don't need it, all you have to do is flip a switch.
Don't play with
So
the
if you're deciding between ChatLink and ChatLink Pro, from a functional level, it's quite simple.
You wanna eat
Do
your
you ever want to
fries?
plug in your PS4 or PS5 controller while using ChatLink? Then you want the Pro. Do you have a wired controller you want to use with ChatLink? Then you want the Pro. Do you want to use ChatLink with a Nintendo Switch? Then you want the Pro. Are you tough on your gaming gear and does a tougher build quality cable sound better suited for your needs? Then you want the Pro. So these are the 4 questions you have to ask yourself when deciding between ChatLink or ChatLink Pro. Now, I personally think that the extra benefits are worth going for the Pro, especially considering that since Sony has continued this software behavior going from the PS4 to PS5, that this will most likely be behavior that stays throughout the PS5's life, and possibly in future console releases. Because even though the Pro costs
Alright,
a little
man, I
bit more than
appreciate the
regular
help.
ChatLink, it's still by far the cheapest solution to offering the full functionality
Alright, dude,
of your
I'll talk to you
headset
later.
with your consoles while being able to
Alright, bye.
capture your console's audio. But hopefully, with this overview, you have a clear picture on what ChatLink Pro is and how ChatLink helps you when creating content. ChatLink Pro
Let's go to Elgato.
Let's go to Nintendo because we need something else for Nintendo. So we need to buy it online or order it.
In this video, we'll show you how to set up your Xbox Series X or S with 4K60 Pro Mark II. In this video, we'll show you how to set up your Xbox Series X or S with HD60S Plus. For this setup, you'll need the following items: a Xbox Series X or S, 2 HDMI cables, one of which comes with the Xbox, the other comes with the HD60S Plus, a USB 3.0 cable, a TV or monitor for pass-through, and last but not least, the HD60S Plus. To begin, connect an HDMI cable from the
Oh, yeah, I have
Xbox's
the 4K.
HDMI output to the HDMI in port on the HD60S Plus. Take the second HDMI cable and connect.
That's not the one
In
I
this
need.
video, we'll show you how to set up your Xbox Series X or S with 4K60 Pro Mark II.
Hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and in this video, we're going to try to answer the question, what can I do with Elgato Stream Deck? Now, some streaming equipment is really simple to explain. You need a microphone to stream so people can hear you. You need a camera so people can see you. But what does a Stream Deck do? And do I need it to start streaming? So first, we'll talk about what Stream Deck is. In short, it's a USB keypad that has LCD keys where you can upload custom icons to symbolize different functions that you have assigned to those keys.
Huh?
And also, there's a bunch of features
Switch
that'll
one.
update those LCD keys to give you real-time
You
feedback.
can see the Switch.
Now, as far as what Stream Deck does is, Stream Deck is your stream's controller. It centralizes all of the controls you need for your stream into a simple, glanceable tool. Instead of fumbling around with your microphone to mute it,
Here's one.
hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use 4K 60S Plus in standalone mode. 4K 60S Plus is the latest capture card from Elgato, and is the world's first USB 3.0 capture card capable of 4K 60 HDR capture. One of the biggest features of 4K 60S Plus is the ability to record footage directly to an SD card. No computer necessary. And to do so is extremely easy. First, you simply connect the 4K 60S Plus to your source of choice and your monitor via HDMI. Then, you simply want to make sure you don't have the 4K 60S Plus connected to your PC via USB. You just plug it into the wall for power. Then, you need to plug in an SD card that's formatted in either exFAT or FAT32. Keep in mind, if your SD card is in FAT32, the files will be split up every 4 gigabytes. As far as SD card compatibility goes, make sure it's an SDXC card rated for U3 or V30 to properly work with 4K 60S Plus. After you've used an SD card with 4K 60S Plus, it creates a settings file on the SD card. Hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to hook up your Elgato Game Capture 4K 60S Plus with a PC. Before beginning, make sure you've downloaded and installed the latest software and drivers for 4K 60S Plus from Elgato.com. For the setup, you will need a gaming PC, 2 HDMI 2.0 cables, one of which we include with the 4K 60S Plus, and a TV or monitor to play on. Keep in mind that your display's native resolution must meet or exceed the resolution and color range you're looking to capture on 4K 60S Plus. So if you'd like to record 4K, you'll need a 4K monitor. And if you're looking to capture HDR, you'll need an HDR monitor. First, plug one end of the first HDMI cable into the HDMI output of your gaming PC. Next, plug the other end of this HDMI cable into the HDMI input of the 4K 60S Plus. We're now going to take one end of the second HDMI cable and plug it into the HDMI out port of the 4K 60S Plus. And now plug the other end of this cable into the HDMI input of your TV or monitor. Now, you can connect the USB-C cable and power adapter from the 4K 60S Plus to your wall outlet for power. If you're using 4K 60S Plus in standalone mode, you're all set on the setup. You can insert an SD card and press the record button when the button is glowing like so to indicate it's ready to record. And once you're done, you can press the record button again to stop.
Hold on a second. Huh. Hello? 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 Is it actually playing through my headset? Can you hear me? I wonder if I turn my monitor off. Hold on. Turn off the camera. Hello? Hello? Oh, you can still hear it. Hello? 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 What other audio sources would be here? I think that's it. So this is playing through the headset. Hello? So maybe it is set up right. Hello?
Hello?
Let's see if it's coming out of here. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Alright, so let's try this. Change the source. Turn this down.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can definitely hear without the webcam, so... Okay, buddy.
I'll tell you when I see attack.
Let's see if we can hear everything else. We might have fixed it somehow. I don't know how, but the audio part might be fixed. And I might have just had to plug it in while it was on. It's the only thing I can think of.
Why did the light just like go up and down? I can see. I'm ready.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Scallywag.
Okay. Hello? Hello? I don't hear the game though. I hear myself talking.
It's because you turned the volume off.
Hello? Hey, what's going on? Okay. Oh man.
Hey, Jay. Are you recording? How do you feel like maybe you do me a favor, I do you a favor kind of thing? Do you want to?
Hey Joel, hold on a second. Maggie's asking me something. She just came down here. Go ahead, honey. Oh, I'm on the phone too.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna
What do you
say-
need? I can help.
I was gonna say, do you want to take him to swim today? I'm like
Yeah.
beat of
Yeah, it
water
starts at
and
5?
So yeah,
Or
5:15.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be ready to go by then.
Why?
And I can take the
Because
pins
mom's
too.
son is young as you, being out in the sun in the pool.
Alright, I'm back, dude.
Sounds
She's
cool.
asked me, so I'm gonna take Harrison to swim class today. So, is that John's brother that you're talking about?
Do you want to watch a show or read? Get her reading
Okay.
open?
So we'll know like some point today, maybe.
Bag?
Wait.
Don't do that, Harrison. You're lucky your dad didn't see you.
What'd you say? What'd you say,
I
Mom?
said you're lucky your dad didn't see you.
I know. I'm trying to. Oh.
No, let's not play with those.
Trying to.
Okay.
Turn on my rubber band.
Why don't we go watch a show or something?
No,
Or do our reading?
no, no,
Well, you should be watching this, but
no.
I'm not playing. I was just trying to hear the audio sound. That's lame. I didn't know that had happened. Like I mean, Darren's son. Like that's just so random.
You don't have to. It's just a suggestion. I thought maybe you would enjoy it.
Okay.
But you can sit with Dad. You can sit with Dad if you want. Can you do it over here? No, upstairs, remember?
Right. Right. Okay. I mean, that sounds good to me. Seems reasonable. That sounds good to me. Well, yeah, let me know. So, but he's still in Reading, right? He's still here in town. He's not... Okay. 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 Right. All right. Well, I appreciate the letting me know. Just let me know if you find anything out. Because I mean, like I said, if he's still around tomorrow, I still want to go at least see him, even if he's not really that much there, just so that I can say bye to him and stuff. All right, man. I appreciate it. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye. So we switched this audio to mix. Let's see how this goes. Hello, hello, hello. Still don't hear the in-game audio. Hello? So you can hear me, but you can't see the chat. Ooh. Video is definitely not clear. Walked into that one. So how is it hearing my audio through my headset but not the game sound? That is so strange. Well, we're almost there. Why can't we hear the audio that's coming through my headset? So weird. Oh, maybe that's it. Nope, still no sound. There we go. I got it. Yes. Okay, one more and then we're done. I think we figured it out. Of course, then we gotta worry about the video part, but that's okay.
Deathmatch. Subdue all threats. Use all your senses. Sight, sound, touch, smell, and gut. I can use that. They got a care package en route. No next time for you, pendejo. Find the bastards! Double kill! No next time for you, pendejo! That's thirsty! Glide bomb armed and ready! Good job! Do better next time!
You playing? You playing?
No, I'm done. I was just, I got the audio. So we're good to go. That's me.
Oh, Skelly, number one. Number one. That's the cool guy. He's like...
Okay. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow night. Now that this is going, I'm going to be using this. I'm going to try and figure out the video so that it's not so choppy, but at least we've got audio. So I will see you all tomorrow night. And I appreciate you stopping by to help with getting me all set up like this. So